review, and today we're looking at the Transformers, Rise of the Beasts, Shattered Glass, Predacons. So here they all are in their beast modes, of course, particularly with them. Let's get a quick look at the paints. So there's going to be paints for all three of them. I'll run down who uses what specifically, but they all did use white surface primer and then the usual semi-gloss clear coat. So focus, thank you. So for Rampage there on the very left, his red is all bright red. For Dive Bomb in the middle, we have orange. And finally, for Razer Claw, we have camel yellow. But Razer Claw also uses a little bit of spray gold. Now for hand paints, all three of them have gold hand paints. We have like hand painted gold on them, which I actually mixed some gold leaf and copper to make. I can't really explain like the exact amounts, just I kind of kept going until something works. All three of them have a little bit of semi-gloss black in there somewhere. It'll focus, thank you. I'm pretty sure these two use some sky blue. I think it's mainly just for their eyes, because Rampages are just black. Razer Claw has a little bit of sky gray, which I'll explain where that went with him. And then he also has some red. So here all three are in their beast modes. And these are ones that I kind of was doing towards like the latter half of last year. But I really didn't want to do a review on just one, because that would just be like 2 minutes. Because there was really that much to talk about. But I figured I'd wait till the whole team is assembled, and they're all finally done after Eraser took forever for me to finally get one. And then actually recently, as of this recording, like as of a few days ago, she like finally showed up in my Walmart. So that would have taken forever. I think the first time I saw her retail was actually about to the end of 2023. It was like late December. I saw her like a Walmart in a different town. It was just like, oh my gosh, she's in a store. But here they all are, and I figure we'll talk about them each one by one, just in the order I did them, because that also goes the order of the easiest to the most difficult, because, jeez, Dive Bomb was hard. So let's put them back here, and we'll start with Rampage, which I do really love how it turned out. This is the one that came with the Optimus Primal Battle Master, and I cannot remember their original name. It was like Shadow Paw, Snow Claw, something. I don't know. It's Rampage now. And he does have a ton of gold on him. Nice little look at the face, which has some little black eyes and a little black nose. Very cute, very cute. I do love all this gold looks. It makes it look very mechanical. Would you like the basically just mechanical look of these? Put a little bit on top here too. The inner frame, as you can tell, is just like left the same. Which the transformation, of course, still works. You just flip all this stuff around. Which this was the easiest because his entire beast mode is just comprised of shells. Like, this wasn't super difficult. And, of course, the weapon mode is still there. Which I actually really like the look of all this gold going down it. No, it just looks pretty cool. My headcanon for these is that all three of the Predacons gave up the ability to transform into robots, to transform into like very powerful weapons. So that's why they're all weapons. Which, speaking of the originals, here is the original Rampage. Let me get the camera down a little bit. Which I did have on hand for doing this custom, which was quite nice. So you can see he has a lot of little bits of gold going through him, which I definitely exacerbated here. Bits of gold on top, and even the claws down there at the bottom. That's where I got the thing for like the black eyes. And then in lore, the nose was black as well, I think. Either in lore or it just made sense because the original toy's nose was black, and I thought it'd be cute to still paint it. But yeah, he's a solid, fun little guy. I like him. He's, like I said, he's probably the best one of these just because he was the easiest. Because his entire beast mode is just two shell halves on a stick. Then next up we have Razor Claw, which I love this shade of yellow here. I was really confused on what to use because the original toy is like a dull kind of yellow, but then in lore there's times when he's just straight up gold or just this really bright yellow. And so I would suggest you use this one, and it turned out pretty nice. I do like it. I like that these are all just kind of like brighter than the original toys. I think it turns out with a lot of my Shatterglass customs, they're just a lot brighter compared to what these toys were. But he does have little blue eyes and a little black snout. Looking all cute. I think I painted these little bits in the ears black. Just kind of highlight the ears a tad. Got a lot of red going throughout him. I think it sort of looks awkward here. Like, I kind of wish I didn't do that. But I did most of the fur textures. I think the only one I didn't do was that, which I don't really mind. I do like how the legs turned out, where they're like makes the yellow just look like armor. Though that also means that he's like a red wolf with yellow. Yeah, I don't want to think about it. He is very nice. The extra gray was used right here because this is the sculpted in part, whereas this was in blue, like the original toy. So I just painted that in gray to just kind of make those match a little bit. I think it gives like a nice little mechanical look to the legs. It's kind of funny. I just imagine Shockwave with just a screwdriver just screwing in his legs. But yeah, his weapon mode just same as I think his name was Chain Claw. And I remember that because Chain Claw was the best of these. Just flip it around. You have this awesome gold chains. I thought this would be really cool to do for like his bit of gold, would just make it the weapon. Because I try to put gold in each of them, even though the only one that has gold is Rampage. But I wanted them all to have like some sort of unifying aspect, and I landed on them all having gold. Well, unifying aspect other than the fact that they're all like similar on the color spectrum. And then for a fun little comparison, here he is with his original toy. Which you can tell this one's definitely a lot brighter. You can see the issues I had with the color, because what is this color? Like every image of him was just a different color, so I didn't know what to do. And I landed on this, and I don't regret it. It looks really nice. I do like it. And last, and definitely the hardest, Dive Bomb, which is from the Razer version. Or Razer mold. Which I do still think turned out overall nice. It's just there was a lot of issues with this one. Like, I couldn't really take this apart other than just pop the wings off, because the whole thing is on big old pins I couldn't remove. The figure actually broke somewhere in here. Like, I think like right around in there it was like snapped. And I tried to actually paint these joints black. I wish I didn't, because it led to where they look horrible, and the wings just can't really stay up super well anymore. Like, if I turn them this way, it's just, they're very floppy now. Which, I don't know, maybe I'll buy a second one, because these are just on these pieces, so I could just get these pieces from a second one and replace them. But for now, I'll just deal with it until I feel like doing it. But I do still like how they turned out. They have a nice little blue eyes and black head. And I wanted the black to just go throughout the spine. I thought that was kind of nice. The wings, I do think, look really nice. With little bits of black up here on top, and there's their little hint of gold. And the first 3 feathers being black. Which does carry over to the bottom, and then I even painted in these little hollow segments in here black, so they look kind of neat. And their weapon mode still works. You just kind of... I actually kind of forgot the weapon mode. Flip this around. Bring down this handle. It's something like this. Yeah. Weird gun shield thing. That you can also take these and flip them around to make that. So yeah. Overall, these are pretty fun. I do still like how they look, and I like having a complete team of Shatterglass Predacons, especially like an updated ones. I don't think these are ones that will ever get updates, ever. And for a comparison, here is no one, because I don't have the original one. I was really hoping I would by the time I filmed this somehow, because literally I only had Rampage when I started this, and while working on Razor Claw, a friend of mine found one on TFW for pretty cheap. So I snagged it right in the middle of working on the custom. And I was like, maybe the same will happen for Dive Bomb? No. Never did. But we'll actually get the team in here just for some fun little comparisons. Here they are with one of the core Dinobots. And you can see they are so much smaller. And they're just surrounding him now. Here they are with the other Shatterglass Predacon. Shatterglass Predaking, which if you did not know, is this little Minicon fella. Which there is no updated version of him. They didn't make a Dragon Battlemaster, sorry guys. Here he is. This little orange fella. I thought he kind of fit with the team, so he's there. He's the no-named wolf fella. And then just for the fun of it, here they are with Shatterglass Superion, since they had that little fight with Autobot City. Because in the Shatterglass lore, they had like a Shatterglass version of the G1 movie, and it had the Predacons all like fighting Superion, which you can't even see him because he's so darn tall. There they are. Go get him, boys. This is a fun set. I'm glad it's the only Micromaster combiner I'll ever own. But he's fun. I like him. Will I ever review him? Probably not. If anyone wants me to review it enough, maybe. But I'm good. I'm good as of right now. Yeah, overall, it's a fun little set of figures. I do like the Battle Masters a lot in the Rise of the Beast line. They're probably like my favorite part of the whole affair. I got most of them. I really wished I could get like another one of these because I only have one for this custom. But I also don't want to have a second one of that Primal because I hate that thing. It's so bad. Like I wish a version of that came with like came as like a single pack or came as one of the others. Like I don't know. I just do not like the Primal, and I don't want to have a second one in my house. But in terms of just this little team, I like them. I think it's a nice little update to the Predacons, like because we're probably never gonna get one, like officially. So it's the best I can do. There we go. I don't even think, like the Battle Masters didn't really give us a way to do it either because there weren't really that many animal ones. But yeah. Anyways, that's basically it for the 2023 customs. I did one more during 2023 that I don't want to review yet. If you've seen it on my socials, you know what it is. But basically, I'm trying to wait till I get to the last member of the team. Then I'm going to review it around the time I start working on that. Just to regenerate that buzz a little bit more. So, all but one 2023 custom has been reviewed as of now. And now the next two videos will be of 2024 customs that I've already finished. So, yeah. Anyways, that is pretty much all I have to say. So, be sure to check out my channel for more video and custom reviews, and be sure to subscribe. You can also come check out my Facebook and Twitter pages, links in the description below. And this is 14 Prime, signing out.